can see it's a stand by itself.
Thank you very much as you join us on today's episode, the yoke, all about KEHINDE fashion.
Let's fix this. Let's fix this. This. Let's fix this. To cut this out. We need to cut this out also. This is the one we are cutting out is the excess. Then our back is ready. Then we need our fronts. For our fronts, we look at it again. Where is the front or where is the back? This is the back and this is the front. Now, at this one, we fold this. We fold this. This is the facing. This is going inside. Unfold this by sewing so as to make it easier. Now we place it here on it. We place it on it. Make sure it is well placed. Then we sew. We sew. We sew. So we notch the same way we've notched it the other time. I've told you the essence of notching. To make sure it lays without it stands, it sleeps well without ironing. Now okay. Let's cut this out. Let's cut this out. We'll bring out the excess. Now, all we need to do now is to cut at the middle a little. We measure 7 at the middle, then we cut. We cut 7. Cut out 7. Cut out 7. 7. And from there, we can notch it a little. Yeah. We have something like this. Yes. We have something like this. Now, we take we need a little pieces. We need a little pieces of this cloth. Take a little material of the. This is our under collar. We call it under collar. You fix our under collar. You fold it like this, and you fix this way. You sew, then you sew. Sew straight. Sew straight. Then after that, we come with this. Okay. see, our undercollar is ready. In order to stitch this very well, we can take it so as to stitch it very well. No. This is our undercollar is ready. Now for the lapel. For the lapel design that we want to place on it, we'll get our stay ready. Our stay, having gotten our stay, we cut the length of the stay. Is the length we use here is 12 and a half. You can see this is 12 and a half. Then by the wideness here is 1 inch. 1 inch. You can see it's not up to 1/4. This is 1/8, not up to 1/4. This is 1/8. 1/8. The first one is 1/8, while this one is 1/1/4. This is 1/1/4. So this is 1/8. Then, because of the design we intend to use here, the design we want to use, we are using black to mix this clothes. We are using black to mix the clothes. We're using black to mix the clothes. This is our material and this is the stay. On this we brace the stay, but we can as well use our iron to gum the stay on the material. After gumming the stay on the material, then we fold it. Then after folding, then we sew it by one side. We sew it by one side, by the side, by one side. So now this is our clothes.
don't know how to.
Having done this is just like a design. Mixing, we're using black on on pink rather. It's just a design on the clothes. Then we fix this. We put it under. I folded one side. I folded one side. I fold the other side too. Then we fix from the other side that was open. I fold one side. Put it from under. Just as we fixed the first one. Just as we fixed the first one. Yeah, you can see. Then cut all threads with your scissors. You must have your scissors close by. Now, you can see. Then you place this. Make sure it covers this up. You can start from here. You push this inside a little. Then yeah, we leave some gap. Follow the shape, place it together and check if it's rhyme with each other, then you're good. Rhyme, then we stitch from here, we close it from there. Yes, this is called lapel. When you don't have any design on the clothes, we just create our design on our own. This is the design we've created. You see? Yeah, after our front is now ready, this is our back. You know our back is ready before. Then we have to put the front and the back together. Putting the front and the back together, our back has yoke. The yoke, this is it. We have 1 and 2 clothes. Don't forget, this is the yoke. Then we take the middle, join it together. We put our front inside the yoke. Inside the yoke. Then we sew. Straight down. Yes. Let's turn it around. You see? The same thing we did here, we did to the other side too. I have to do the same thing to the other side. You see? Look at it again. We place it inside the yoke, putting into consideration the front and the back. You know, every cloth has a face. The face is usually the front, and the trouser has a back. This is our yoke. This is our yoke. Yes, you can see we've put the face, we have put the back, we've matched the two together, the front and the back together. This is how it stays. This is it. Our clothes is almost ready. This is our sleeve. This is our sleeve. I told you earlier that the sleeve we have here, we're using cufflinks button. And to fix this cufflinks button, you see, we measure, depends on the owner of the clothes. You can see the round sleeve here is very small, is smaller in size, so it will affect our measurement. So we just measure 2.5, then we cut down a little, we are cutting not everything. Yeah, now having taken the sleeve, we fold the sleeve into two also, then we notch it. The essence of this notch is to enable us set the sleeve. So that we can set, you can see the two notching are facing each other, are towards each other. Towards each other. You can see where I'm placing it. I have to make sure it rhymes. It rhymes. Then you make sure you follow the shape of the sleeve. you follow the shape of the sleeve. You follow the shape. You follow the shape. You follow the shape. Follow the shape. That's it. Then we fix the second sleeve the same way. The same way. Follow the shape. Now we fold the clothes together with the sleeve. We fold the clothes together with the sleeve. Look at the armhole. You can see from the armhole point. This is the armhole. Make sure the armhole is joining each other, is attached to each other without leaving each other. That will be your guide. Make sure it is attached to each other without leaving each other. From that point, you sew down. You sew down. This cloth is going to have a pocket, and it's going to have an inner pocket. So from that armhole point, you measure 7, or you can make it 7.5. You measure the paint on the clothes, but on this clothes you measure 7.5. Then you stitch very well. From that first stitching, because this is just like a children's wear, looking at the height and the owner of the clothes, we can measure 5, because the palm is also small. Let's measure 5. Let's use 5. Then we sew to the point of the slitting. To the slitting. This is a long buba for the child. So the length of that buba will make the sleeve, the slitting to also be long. So for this we can measure 9. Don't forget, we are still going to fold it, or let's make it 9.5. Let's make it 9.5. Yeah. It all depends on the size of the clothes. It all depends on the size of the clothes. You can see, this is where our pocket will stand. Then we fold. Now fold inside also. This is our inner pocket's mouth. This is the mouth of our inner pocket. This is the mouth of our inner pocket.
Continue. Continue.
Or you cut it?
Continue.
You can see, this is our pocket. This is our pocket. This is the mouth. And the same thing we've done to this. Don't have this one. Pause. Don't have this. I'm looking if it is not so much. The same thing we do to the other side. We do the same thing to this side also. We do the same thing to this side. Do the same thing to this side. Then remember we said measure our measurements. And we said for the pocket mouth is is 5. Measure 5. Then we stitch from that 5. From there, we don't need to measure the last 12. You can just take this and place it on it to give us where it stopped. So it goes. We have to fix the inner pocket now. This is the mouth. Then we open it. Take cognizance of this. This is the mouth. You fold it into 2 first. You fold the pocket into 2. Look at the way we cut our pocket. Look at it. You can see. You can see the wideness. So you give your pocket a shape. Then you fold it. You notch it. The essence of every notch is to know you notch it. Is to know where to place it. Is to give a mark as a placing point. You can see the notch will be facing directly here. Then we fold it. Make sure it is placed at the center. Make sure it is placed at the center. Wait, this is too long. We can cut it, trim it. Yes. Fine. See, make sure it is balanced. our pocket is fixed. See? So these are pockets. You can see it's fixed. Then let's check. The same thing we did here, we do to the other side. Let's see. Now we fold it down. While we're measuring, while we were cutting the clothes, we added the 2 inches folding allowance. So this is where it's needed. These are 2 inches folding allowance, and you fold. Let's fold. Yes. We fold the second one. We just place it together with each other. You can see? We don't need to measure it. So it will rhyme together. Place this together also. So this is our clothes. So we're going to fix the sleeve. See? Cut small pieces and place it there. Then fold it. You fold it. Let it be very small. Let it be very small. And we can reduce it if it's too big. Can reduce it. You can see the size. The size is good. The size. Good. Good. Now we'll fix this side, then we'll fix the other side too. We'll mount it a little like this, place it together, then mount it. Then we cut our small collar. You can see we gum it. This is the shape. We fold this side. We can also fold this side. This is it. Now we sew the tip, we sew the side. So now can cut this a little. In order to, the essence of this is so that it won't be too hard. Yeah. When we're trying to fold it. It won't be too hard. Trying to fold it. If it's too hard, we cut again. See? This is our color. Now we do the same thing to the side also. Leave. And just sew it down. That's all. We need to just do the same thing. We do the sewing to the other side of the hand, see? And this is the outcome. This is the outcome. See now, this is it. We fixed it. We fix it. This is it. We are good to go. Fine. The first thing we sew in our men's trouser is we fix the pocket. That's the first thing we try to fix. We try to fix the pocket first. This is the pocket. You look at the clothes. You have to look at it, the face and the back. You must not make the back the front. The face, the front and the back. This is the back and this is our front. So when you're fixing, you fix from the front to the back. You put the pocket, this is the pocket, at the back, and you sew at the front, because you are turning from the back, from the front. You put the pocket at the front rather, and you sew from the back. Then you are turning to the front. You are turning to the back. This is it. You can see our pocket is behind. It's behind. Behind. Then you stitch it there. You follow the two notching we've notched before. We told you earlier that you notch here and here. We measure some measurement here and we notch. So you sew just on that place alone. Then you notch again. Notch again. Now you now turn. I told you earlier that you sew from the front and you turn to the back. Now turn it to the back. Now the face, you sew from the face and turn to the back. Now turn to the back. You see, you sew safely. You leave some space so that it will be neater. You leave some space so that it will be neater. You cut all threads immediately after finishing. Then you can see you fold the pocket only into two. You fold the pocket only into two. Then you notch again. You leave some space like an inches or 3/4 inches. 3/4 inches. And notch again, and notch again. Then you now turn it to the face. You turn around. See what I did? This is it. This is the pocket. This is the pocket, and this is where we notch it. After notching it, we turn it around. We turn around. We turn around. We turn around, then we sew. We sew. And see? Then you shape it. You can see the way we shaped our hand. Our hand was not straight. We shaped our hands. Then we shape it that same way. Then you turn back again. You turn it back. Now you fix it this way and you sew. You sew. You sew. Then you bring it here. You can see this is the shape of our pocket. You just stitch. You stitch here. This is the shape of our pocket. You stitch here to the point of the sewing here. You also stitch here. You also stitch here. Allow the pocket to relax before stitching. Once it's relaxed, you can stitch here. Now stitch also. This is our pocket. This is our pocket. The trouser has two pockets. The same thing we've done into the first side, you are doing the same thing to the second side. Now, having fixed the pocket, we take one front. Having fixed the pocket, we know that our pocket is fixed just at the front of the trouser. We put the pocket in the two, we fix the pocket in the two sides, the two front that was notched the other side, the other time. Now, we take one side of the front pocket of the front trouser and we take the other side of the back trouser. We have the front and the back. Now this is the front and this is the back. The difference is that the front we have the pocket there, and in the back you don't have the pocket there. And also the back is wider than the front because we added sewing allowance to the back, and we didn't add any sewing allowance to the front. We place the two on each other by the side. You can see by this straight side, so we can have a straight sewing. We have a straight sewing. We just sew down. We mind our pocket. We don't allow it to cover the pocket. We can draw it back a little. We can draw it back a little just at the pocket side. We draw it back a little. Draw it, then we sew down. We sew down. You can see we've sewn it down. Now, see, the same thing we do to this side, we do to the other side. And at the other side, we also have something like this. You see? Then we place the two on each other. We let the front side will be facing the front, while the back will also be facing the back. This is the front. The front has a pocket. Don't forget. The back don't have the pocket. So the front is facing front, the back is facing back. Then we sew. we sew this way. This is the front. At the front, we sew for this. When we sew up to like 2.5 inches, we sew 2.5 inches. Having stitched it, we leave some space like 1 inches. Look at it, like 1 inches, like 1 inches. Then stitch again. Then you sew down. You sew down. Then you sew down. Then you notch from here, from the second stitching. Cut away. Make sure you cut all threads immediately after sewing. Then you open. You open. This is it. You open. You open it this way. You open. Having gotten to that place you've cut, then you close back. You take the two together and sew. See, we have, and then this side we sew it also. You can fold it to sew. You can fold it to sew. You know, we opened it the other time. Then we bring it down here. See, we have something like this. We have something like this. This is where our rope and our elastic will pass through. Now we fold it back again. We've sewn at the front, then we sew at the back. But the difference between the front and the back is that at the back you sew straight down. You sew everything. You don't leave some inches. You don't leave some space. You sew straight down. That's just the difference. You sew straight down. You sew straight down. You don't leave. You don't cut. See? You sew straight down. That's it. You won't leave anything. You don't leave anything. So straight down. See? Then, having done that, we take this. Now, our trouser is about to be ready. We fold. You know, the other time when we were cutting, we added 2 inches folding allowance. This is where we need the folding allowance. We fold by the added 2 inches. You fold by the added 2 inches. the folding here is where we are going to put our, you see, this 2 inches. 2 inches. And then we sew. We sew. You put the pocket. You put the pocket back in its place, which is at the front. Then you put the pocket under the folded place. You can see. You see, our trouser is almost ready. All we need now is, you can see, it's looking like a trouser. Now we need to sew this place down to cover it up, and we'll have our full trouser. Now, this is just, we have our measurements. Don't forget, at the bottom in our measurement book, the bottom was 12, which is 6. 12 divided by 2 will be 6. Then you follow the same thing, you place it 6, let it be 6, then sew straight down. Now we are almost done. The last stage now is for us to fold it down. You remember we added 2 inches folding allowance for the up and for the down. Now we need to fold it down. This is our full trouser. It's fully ready. You can see. Turning it upside down. Then the only thing needed now is the elastic button, the elastic rope. You need your needle. Just put it at that space you left open. Yeah. Then we stitch at the end. You stitch very well. You don't just stitch little. You stitch very well. Our trousers are good to go. You can decide to put rope if we want, and we can decide to leave it if we so wish. Yeah, you've seen, I believe we've been able to tutor you on more on KEHINDE fashion, on fashion designing as a whole. You will look at how to cut the menswear, the men top. We've seen how to cut the men trousers. We've seen how to sew the men's top. We've seen how to sew the men trousers. You can see it is very simple. At KEHINDE Fashion Designer, we make things very easy and simple for you. Simplicity is our goal, and we have so objectives. We take it at the simplest level. You can reach us on our phone number shown below. You can call us for direct tutorial. Even if you have the CD with you and you have some lapses, you have some things you don't understand, you can also give us a call. We will get back to you and we will explain more to you. And I want you to look up to another episode of KEHINDE Fashion Institute. There, you're going to learn a